Greetings everyone, welcome to Chess Advanced, and this game is played by me with the white pieces. It's me, and with the black pieces, here's a 25-30 opponent. And today I'm going to show you how wrong you can play, especially in a game where the time is less and the blunders are absolutely insane. So without further ado, let's start with this game. And we have d4 by me, d5 by my opponent, c4, and just e captures, knight to f3, knight to f6, and knight to c3, going for the queen's gambit. Accepted, show alt variation or three knights variation, and here just e6 and just g3, knight to c6, and just bishop to g2, and here just a6 castles, and just going for this bishop to e7, and here just e4, but now just finally going for this castles. But now here you can play a lot of moves. You can just develop that knight, maybe develop that bishop, maybe just push that pawn. But or should you? He in this position tried to save that pawn, but that's absolutely something that's not you should do. Here bishop to f4 by me, and he played b5, and here queen to d2, but just bishop to b7, and here just rook a d1, and here you could also play this knight to b4, just trying to get over to the square, just completely cutting the queen and the rook battery. And here after knight to e1, stopping that, queen to c8, just trying to get that rook in. And I mean, that rook is going to be very much powerful. You can play the c5 move as well. And here after a move like a3, now you can play knight to c6, and here after e5, knight to d5, and you'll most likely trade. And once the pawn captures, now this game could go anyone's way. But here after rook a to d1, we have knight to knight to a5, and it's just very much difficult to play this position now, because now I have so many ways to actually just natural development. I can just push this pawn, I can push this pawn, I can also play this bishop and actually pin your knight. Your queen cannot move, and you're a little bit ahead, a little bit far behind on development. And here I just play knight to e5, just challenging the center, and also here asking black, what are you going to do? Here just knight to d7, just challenging my knight. But here I just allow the trade to happen because I go for this d5, just going for that central thrust. And here after knight captures, bishop captures, just e captures. And here this e captures move, you can see that the bar shot up immediately. It's not a good move, and here I just went for e captures. And here bishop to f6, but just the bishop moves back. And here in this position, he decided to actually troll me, and he went for this b4. But it's not a good idea to troll me, and I'm going to show him why. Because here I just played knight to e4, attacking the bishop, and he played this c3, attacking my queen. Again a trolling move, just b captures, and just capturing that pawn. But instead of capturing that pawn, I could have also gone for the best move in this position, which is this queen to d3. And it's such a beautiful move, because here after rook to c8, now trying to push those pawns and getting all of the things squared away. But now I have rook f to e1, and here after a move like bishop back to a8, now I capture the a6 pawn. And here after knight to b7, now I go for this knight captures on f6, queen captures, and g captures, and you get this position where you have insanely doubled pawns. Your pieces are very much disgusting in this position. My bishop is slicing all the way. Your rooks are not doing that much, whereas my rooks are absolutely slicing at the center of the board, and I'm in a completely winning position. But here after b captures, I just decided to go for it straight. I just went for this here after knight captures. I just went for this knight to c4, and just queen to c2, but he just played knight to d6. And here after knight to e4, just knight captures, bishop captures, and now I'm threatening to pick up that pawn, and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it. If you push this, then this comes, and yes, you can trade that, but it's just I'm going to be very much annoying, and I'm going to be attacking throughout the game. I mean, even this is a threat now. You cannot even push this, because I'll just play here, attack your bishop. Once the bishop moves, I'll just capture that. So this is just a pathetic position to play. And here just rook to c8 was played by him. I could have also gone in this position and actually attacked that, and he would have to move it back, because if he moved it here, let me just show you, if you play this and if you go here, then even this is an idea. Now you have to go back, and I'll just trade captures, and I'll have a fabulous game with pushing after pushing that pawn. And here just rook to c8, but just bishop captures on f7 h7, and here just king moves, but now just bishop to e4. Now I wanted to utilize this and go for the checkmate, and I don't know how he missed it, because it was a very simple idea. But he went for this rook to e8 in this position, attacking my bishop. And now I go for queen to e2. Now he thought he played bishop captures on d5, thinking that my queen is pinned and it's going to be completely losing. But now, I mean, it's just what he asked for. Queen to h5 check, and now king moves, queen to h7 check, king to f8. And it was on this move, on just move 27, that 25-60 my 25-60 opponent resigned the game, and I got this spectacular victory in just 27 moves. Why he resigned? There's pretty much nothing he can do. I mean, this bishop is free. First of all, that queen check is coming. There is nothing you can do. And just to fast forward a few more moves so that you can understand it better, bishop captures, rook to e6, but now just bishop captures on e6, rook to f6, that bishop That rook move was just to make room because this check would have been checkmate if you decide to play the rook here. So here bishop captures, f captures, and now rook captures, and in a few more moves your position just completely crumbles, and there is pretty much nothing you can do about it. You can see that the queen is slicing all the way here. If I'm able to get this check, you're going to be mated in just a few more moves. So yeah, on just move 27 after king to f8, he resigned the game, and I got the spectacular victory in just 27 moves. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll be coming back with such amazing games, so stay tuned for that, and I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon. Thank you all.